Hi guys, my name's Brittany and today I am sitting on my living room floor packing for a trip that I have upcoming in a couple of days for me and my 1.5-year-old son. I'm going to be traveling alone without my partner, so it's a little bit scary. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I haven't done this alone since my son was 8 months old. We've been on about 30 flights together with my partner. This one's going to be a little bit different. I want to be very prepared. My son will be a lap baby, so we have not bought him his own seat. This is probably going to be his last shot at having a free ticket, so he's going to be my lap baby. He'll be probably sitting on my lap unless we get lucky and there's an open seat next to us. I usually use the same sort of checklist, PDF checklist, and I vary it a little bit depending on where I'm going and how long. I like to kind of base it off of this same checklist so I won't forget anything. I'll link that PDF or link down below if you want to kind of follow me along using that list. I will be bringing my stroller, my old beat up stroller with me, and this is essentially just to help us navigate the airport. I'm going to gate check it for free. If you didn't know, you can gate check for free strollers and car seats, which is pretty cool. I haven't decided quite yet, but I'm either going to bring my soft black carrier with me, my sort of trusty carrier that we've had since my son was really little, or I'll be bringing this thing called the Trail Magic, which it was made for hiking. It's a piece of material that snaps onto the front of you. It snaps onto a backpack and you can front carry your child. There are pros and cons to each of these, so I'm just sort of trying to weigh them out. I really only need it for the airport, although I might be doing a little bit of hiking at my destination, so I just haven't decided yet between those two, but having some kind of carrier for me is really important. My son really loves to be carried still, so if he doesn't want to sit in the stroller, I can throw my luggage into the stroller and then I can carry him in the carrier like I used to do when he was little and we were navigating the airport together. When he was really little, I should say. When he was a baby. He's still little. I will have a large backpack with me, this large blue backpack that I've had forever. I think I've had it for like 7 or 8 years. It's awesome. It comes actually with another smaller blue backpack that attaches to it, but I'm not going to bring the smaller part. I'm just going to bring the large backpack, and that is going to go in the overhead compartment, and then I'm going to bring my son's diaper bag with us, and that will go under our seat. And then the last sort of essential bag I'll have with me is my fanny pack. The large backpack counts as my carry-on, my fanny pack is my personal item. A lot of airlines will allow you to bring on a diaper bag for free if you're traveling with a lap baby. If you're not sure if your airline allows a free diaper bag or not, I'm going to put a link down below which airlines allow this and which don't. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is what I'm packing in my small bag, the diaper bag that's going under my seat. In this bag, you want to pack all of the things that you need really accessible during your flight, especially during takeoff and landing. So things like your diaper change items, your food and drinks for your baby, and your activities for your baby. Hi guys, if this video is helping you out so far, please remember to like it down below. I have this long list of things, a really long checklist of things that I need to fit into these carry-on bags. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get it all in here, but it is my goal. I might have to make some last minute cuts, but this is what I plan on taking with me anyway. So of course you're going to want diapers in your diaper bag. I like to kind of use the rule of 1 diaper per every 2 hours that you're traveling. And then I throw a couple extra diapers on top just in case there's a delay or cancellation, God forbid, anything like that. I also recommend, as you might have seen if you watched my how to change a baby on an airplane video, that you have a grab bag. Like, you don't want to bring your entire diaper bag with you to the airplane bathroom or even to the airport bathroom sometimes. So it's a really good idea just to have an easy to-go bag in your diaper bag that you can just grab really quickly and run to the bathroom with. For me, on my diaper bag, this is just the back pocket. So that means diapers, wipes, a changing pad, butt cream, hand sanitizer, and I like to bring doggy poo bags to wrap my poopy diapers in because it makes them not smell as horrible on the airplane bathroom, and all of the other passengers will thank you for it. When in doubt, just bring lots of snacks. Bring snacks that you know that your toddler or your baby is going to like, and also snacks that are a little bit novel or exciting. I'm just gonna give you ideas or tell you, I guess, what I'm bringing for my 20-month-old right now at this snapshot in time, but this has always been different as he's been growing up, and it will continue to change. I'm sure. I feel like all rules go out the window on travel days. I don't try to be perfectly healthy. It's important to be healthy, but I mean, I'm just really trying to survive the travel day. And so I bring snacks like goldfish. My son always loves goldfish. Ritz sandwiches, although these are the peanut butter kind. You should bring the cheese kind on board with you just because people do have a lot of nut allergies. Nutri-Grain bars or cookies he's really into. Squeeze packets are always a big hit. Yummy. If you're traveling soon with your baby or toddler, I would love to know where you're from, where you're going to, how old your toddler is. Leave a comment down below and let me know. As far as milk, I made a video a couple of weeks ago about toddler milk, the different options for this, and I just wasn't sure. I was kind of all over the place because my son is being weaned right now and he drinks cow's milk for the most part. I didn't know how to bring whole fresh cow's milk for an entire day of travel. So what I've decided to do is just bring sort of a sippy cup filled with milk for the way to the airport, and then for the rest of the day I'll use shelf-stable oat milk, which I know he also really likes to drink, and that'll just get us through the travel day. And then when we arrive at our destination, he'll have sort of his normal whole milk again / breast milk. And hopefully there are no delays or cancellations that are going to mess up this plan. I would be really curious if you're in a similar situation how you handle milk, toddler milk, while you're traveling. My son is really used to these Munchkin sippy cups, so I'll bring a couple of these with us. And then I would suggest something that's always worked really well for us, and that's to make snacking an activity by putting it in kind of fun containers. So putting your dry snacks in things like pill boxes with lots of little doors that are fun to open up and reorganize the snacks. You would be surprised how entertaining this can be for babies and toddlers. I think we started doing this when our son was about 12 months old and he really liked it. I will bring our trusty old Munchkin snack catcher. These are just amazing, especially in the stroller because our son can get the snacks out but can't spill them super easily. So I'll put some things in here. He also really likes pretzel sticks. I usually put pretzel sticks in here, so maybe we'll do that. I have this fun little container that my mom bought for him at Christmas time. It's just cool. It has little compartments. I think she got it on Amazon. So you can put dry snacks or fruit in here. Oh, that's another thing. We'll be bringing lots of blueberries and tangerines as well. It's a good idea to bring fresh fruit with you. I would just suggest maybe not bringing anything super messy. I once brought cut up strawberries and they were just a total mess on the airplane, so just be aware of that. I can't forget my son's comfort items. He is maybe unfortunately still very much into his pacifiers, so I'll be bringing pacifiers for him and pacifier clips, pacifier leashes. These are actually great even if your child is not using pacifiers, because you can attach them to toys and stuff, especially for younger babies. You can attach their toys to these things and then kind of clip them on yourself and maybe on your seat as well, so that your toys aren't falling on the dirty airplane ground, which can be a little bit gross. I will definitely be bringing his blankie. This is a very precious item that we cannot leave anywhere during travel days. That's maybe like my biggest fear of the travel day, is losing my son's blankie. Okay, airplane activities. I could make a whole video just about this. I do have a video about airplane activity ideas, which I made when my son was about 12 months old. But things have changed a lot, and now that he's a year and a half, the activities that I'm bringing have changed. Really quickly, I'm going with some Water Wow books. I've tried these before when he was a bit younger and he just wasn't into them yet. Not really, a little bit, but now he seems to like them a bit more as I've tried them in the car on road trips. So the way they work is you just fill this little thing with water, and then the pages they can color on, and the water makes the colors come out, and then it dries and it turns black and white again, and it's reusable. It's really cool. It says ages 3+, so that explains why my son wasn't super interested in it yet, maybe. It's just kind of a great no mess or low mess activity. And fun fact, if you lose this little painter brush thing, you can, it works as well as a finger painting activity. I will be bringing his headphones and tablet. This is another thing, thank you Grandma. My mom got him for Christmas, and we never let him use it except on travel days in the car and on the airplane. I know there's a big debate over tablets, so do what works best for you. For us, actually, he doesn't really he's not really into it yet, but it will entertain him for maybe a good 5 or 10 minutes. He'll watch some Peppa Pig or something on his tablet. I'll let you know which games and shows worked best for this flight if that's something that's interesting to you. I'm bringing a lot of stickers. Stickers have always been a big hit with my son since he was a little baby, since he was like maybe 8 or 9 months. He's always loved them. Coloring books. He's more and more into coloring these days. So got my dollar store coloring books and crayons and even markers, which is maybe not the greatest idea. Might have to take the markers out of there. Oh, don't forget to bring your charger for your tablet if you're bringing a tablet. I also just have some random dollar store toys that I picked up. You never know what they're going to be interested in, so sometimes it's a good idea just to have some cheap little toys. I used to wrap them up on the airplane, and that did entertain him a little bit. I also used to pack just random fidget toys and poppers, those little rubber poppers. Now that he's a little bit older, I just don't think they would hold his attention for long, but they worked well when he was a younger baby. He's getting more and more into little cars, so I've got masking tape with me. I'm gonna let him create something here, maybe make little roads on the tray table, and he can play with these. I don't know. We've gotten him little plastic bugs in the past to play with on the plane, and those were a big hit. I saw a girl post on Instagram how she encased those little plastic animals in Play-Doh on the plane, and the activity was having her son pull the toys out of the Play-Doh. I really like this idea, even though it sounds maybe a little bit messy. I don't know. We'll see. I think I might go run to the dollar store and get a little mini tub of Play-Doh just to try this out. I would love to know some of your activity ideas as well if you have a toddler around this age, things that entertain your toddler on the airplane that might be a little bit more unique that I haven't thought of yet. The other thing that I'm going to keep in this diaper bag, because it's going under the seat in front of me and I can keep an eye on it, is this folder of important things. So all of our most important documents that I like to always have on me while I'm traveling, things like my son's birth certificate and a copy of our travel insurance information, things like that. I just want to keep that as close as possible, so that will go in this bag as well. If you're not quite sure what documents you need to bring when you're traveling with a baby, check out my other video, the 6 documents you need when traveling with a baby. It'll help you out a lot. Especially if you're going to be flying alone across an international border without your partner, make sure you have a notarized consent letter. Check out my other video if you don't know what I'm talking about. So that's it for my diaper bag, and then in my fanny pack, which I wear all day long throughout my travel days, this is where I'll keep my phone, my passport, our boarding passes, chapstick, maybe some wipes and tissues, all of those little things that are just either super important or that I want to have very accessible. I also want to make sure I have my headphones in here in the off chance that my son falls asleep on the plane and I had the opportunity to listen to a podcast or watch a movie or something. Wishful thinking, I know. Let me know in the comments if you travel with a fanny pack as well, and if you did so before you were a parent. Okay, and then in my larger bag that's gonna go in the overhead compartment, in this bag I'll pack all of the things that I want for my trip, because I'm not checking a bag this time around. So all of the things that I'm going to wear and that my son is gonna wear. Our trip is gonna be 2 weeks long. So for a 2-week trip, I'm gonna be able to do laundry. I'm pretty good at packing really lightly. I'm just gonna bring a few outfits for each of us. It is springtime, which is kind of a hard season to pack for because you never know how the weather is gonna be. But I'll just bring a few different kinds of tops and bottoms for us to mix and match our socks, our shoes, swimwear for him and myself. And then also in this bag will go things like my electronics, so my laptop and laptop charger, my camera, our portable sound machine, and extra batteries because this helps my son sleep in locations he's not used to. Also my cell phone charger, because it's very important to me when I'm traveling alone with my son that I can always charge my phone. I want to have my tripods with me as well because there'll be no one to take pictures of us. So I want to make sure that I have a tripod I can set up and take lots of pictures of our travel day of me and my son, if I'm not too overwhelmed and stressed out, that is. We'll bring our baby monitor and our baby monitor charger, a big beautiful bag of my son and I's toiletries just thrown into a Ziploc bag, plus first aid kit type stuff. So I've got a thermometer, baby Tylenol, adult Tylenol, and I guess one last stat, I will not be bringing my car seat on this trip because we have one at our destination. But you can, like I said, you can gate check a car seat if you need to. Or you can bring it on the plane with you if you have bought a seat for your baby. Or you could bring it to the gate if you have a lap baby and you want to bring your car seat on board. You can carry your car seat to the gate and then ask one of the flight attendants or the gate agents if there happens to be a free seat on board. And sometimes they will allow you to bring your car seat on the plane and put it in that empty seat. My baby has never been the type of baby who was great in a car seat, so we never used this option, but I know a lot of parents do. So that's pretty much it for what I'm packing for my big overhead bag. And then the next thing to think about are airport outfits, airplane travel outfits. I kind of have this down to a science because of the many flights that we've taken together. I made a video about what I call the perfect airplane baby outfit and also recommendations for what to wear for a mom at the airport. Check out those videos if you want specifics. It's all about comfort, it's all about athleisure, slip-on shoes, all that good stuff. There are some little odds and ends things as well, like having enough hair ties. It can be so annoying if you can't put your hair up on an airport day, or your glasses or your contacts if you wear these things. Just go through the PDF checklist below carefully and make sure to adapt it to whatever it is your specific needs or wants are on your travel day. Just a side note, traveling alone with a lap baby is no joke. It's really hard, so if you ever see a parent alone on an airplane struggling with a baby, or two parents struggling with a baby, try to be very empathetic and maybe even offer some help or just like a sympathetic nod. It really goes a long way. It's very helpful. All right, guys, that's everything I'm packing for my upcoming trip for me and my 1.5-year-old son. Let me know in the comments down below if this was useful for you. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.